Hey everyone, welcome back to Vegas Room Tours and Beyond. Today we are at the Tropicana, and the room we are in is the Paradise Deluxe room. So it's in their Paradise Tower. It's the one that's right up against Las Vegas Boulevard, the Strip. And so this is one of their standard rooms. There's nothing fancy about it. It's just a few hundred square feet. And this should be a pretty quick walkthrough of the room. We'll go to the bathroom later, but I'm in a standard king, so you get a nice king bed here. The theme is South Beach, Miami, so it's kind of like a tropical paradise kind of theme. A lot of light woods, rattan. You get a fake tree in the corner here. You get a dated flat panel TV here. They do give you a couple of waters, which is nice. What I did notice, and this is during the pandemic, this is December 2020, they don't give you any hand sanitizer or mask in the room. So that's something to think about. I mean, most people bring their own mask, but you know, it's just nice that if hotels kind of think about your health. They did give me a letter about what's actually open and closed during the pandemic, but nothing as far as what steps they're taking to actually be safe and healthy throughout the hotel to protect you. So in addition to the king bed, you do get this little flat lounger, and it has like bamboo kind of accents to it. You can kind of see it here. And I thought it would be, you know, a little bit more sturdy for like a Vegas hotel room. It is very flimsy. So just be aware of that. I'm a bigger guy, so it felt a little creaky when I sat on it. So that's something to think about. You do get a desk area. There is no mini bar. These are all just regular drawers. It's like your dresser area. You do get a safe though, but like I said, no mini bar. The closet right here is right next to the bed, and it's mirrored. So it's sliding door. There's no light that I can see inside of it, so it's a little dark, but you do get an ironing board, and a luggage stand. Okay, you do get a door to an adjoining room if you decide to have, if you have multiple people in your party and you want multiple adjoining rooms. One thing I did notice about the thermostat is that it only gets down to, I like a cold room, and it only gets down to 68 degrees as your set point, which is kind of crappy, to be honest. So in the summer, it might get a little warm in here. I'm not sure if that's just a fluke for this room, but 68 is pretty high for a set point, for a bottom set point. Now moving on to the view, I'm on the 9th floor, so I'm not that high up, but you do get a view of the south end of the Strip. I'm in room 920. They do have these plantation shutters, which are interesting. I mean, it's a tropical theme, so I guess it matches, but it's just kind of weird. So they close, so you don't get curtains. They close manually, and then you can close them shut like that, but they do open up to the real windows. And then, you know, if you've ever passed by the Tropicana, you know that there's huge displays on the outside, so your view is obstructed by the mesh screen that they put on the windows as the outside display. But what's interesting is that, you know, this hotel tower is still pretty old, so it still has the classic open windows, so you can get fresh air, and it does open up pretty wide. It's winter time, so I mean, I'm just doing it to help cool down the room because the AC, which is just blowing right next to me, so I apologize for that, is just not getting cold enough. So I'll just give you a little bit more of the view here and how obstructed it is through that screen mesh. You get the Excalibur, the Boulevard, Luxor, and Mandalay Bay. Alright. Now heading back in, we're going to go to the bathroom here. There's outlets right next to the bed, but there are no USB. Well, actually, here we go. There's a charge port here, and you do get USB ports next to the bed, so that's nice. And then you do get an iHome that is a newer generation, so you have the lightning connector here, clock radio. Now going into the bathroom, it's a little tiny, but it's manageable. You get a single vanity. The lighting's not super great. Here is the toilet. So you have a light right here, and I point that out because when you're in the shower, which is just like a classic shower tub combo, there's no lighting in here. So if you're taking a shower and you close the curtain, it's like a dark shower. So that's just something to know. I know for a lot of people that's probably not going to matter, but you know, for some people that don't like taking showers in the dark, that might matter. Their products, the toiletries are standard Crabtree and Evelyn because this is a DoubleTree by Hilton. So they're still using their standard products. Even though the hotel is, I think, run or still owned by Penn National. So they still have the affiliation with the DoubleTree Hilton. I didn't get cookies like I would expect at a DoubleTree. I'm not sure if that's just because of the pandemic. I'm sure it's because of the pandemic, but you know, it's one of the signatures of staying at like a DoubleTree, and even the Tropicana, because I've stayed here in the past and they give you warm cookies, but I didn't get warm cookies this time, so sad face. Other than that, I mean, it's a good standard room. I mean, I'm sure it's very cheap. I'm sure rooms started around like $30 to $40 a night midweek. So this is a good value option if you want to stay on the Strip. The rooms aren't terrible. They're just not very luxuriously appointed. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, I mean, I think it's a perfectly decent room. You have access to the MGM by bridge, the Excalibur by bridge, and you can go to the northern and center side of the Strip no problem. If you have any questions or comments about the Paradise Deluxe room at Tropicana, leave a comment down below, and like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you like it. I want to know what your thoughts are on this, if you've stayed here before, if you're planning a trip, you know, for Vegas in 2021. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. Other than that, I'll see you again soon. Thanks.